Then, as I already discussed with you guys, that we will discuss 4 factors of production. So let's say if you want to produce anything in the economy, so you need these 4 different factors of production. These factors of production basically decides the overall volume of production, overall value of production, and these things decide each and every aspect of the macroeconomics. तो देखिए अब कोई भी चीज़ प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, फॉर एग्जाम्पल थिंक अबाउट अ कार फैक्ट्री. फॉर अ कार फैक्ट्री टू स्टार्ट यू नीड टू ऑब्वियसली हैव लैंड एंड ऑल द रिसोर्सेज दैट बेसिकली इंश्योर कि आपके पास जो रॉ मटीरियल है सब अवेलेबल हो जाए. Once you do this, you also need capital. And when we talk about capital, we are talking about long-term assets. Long-term assets like factories, long-term assets like machines, that basically increases your capacity to produce. That means, let's say if there are 2 factories, you are able to produce 200 units. If let's say there is one factory, you will only be able to produce 100 units. If there are multiple machines, then you will be able to increase production. If there is less machines, you will not be able to increase production. Okay, so all these capital assets, they are increasing your, overall capabilities, increasing your overall capacity of production. Then you need labor also that will be working as an employees in your factory. And then you need entrepreneurship. You need business leaders that are ready to take risk, that are ready to innovate also, because obviously if they are starting a venture, obviously that venture can go down. Just like how I have also started a venture. I don't know how this venture will play out, but I believe that if I'll be doing my work honestly, if I will be providing quality to you, within it, you guys will be satisfied, I will also be satisfied. But then there is always a risk, whatever expenditure that we are doing with respect to ensuring that each and everything is being provided to you, since these lectures are also provided to you free of cost. Okay? So at the end, everyone is taking a risk, an entrepreneur is taking a risk. So without entrepreneur, you cannot have all these setup as well. ठीक है, कौन फैक्ट्री लगाएगा? मतलब एक तरीके से कह लीजिए कि the manufacturing business is much more costly, much more risky than the service business, because manufacturing के लिए the initial capital expenditure is much more. You have to set up a factory, you have to take multiple clearances, you have to bring in a lot more machines. ये अगर कार मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वाली इतनी बड़ी बड़ी मशीन्स हैं, आपको मैं बता दूं 1-2 करोड़ से कम की मशीन आती नहीं है. 1-1 करोड़ की मशीन एक पर्टिकुलर लाइन में कम से कम 6-7 मशीन होती है, और एक पर्टिकुलर डिपार्टमेंट में कम से कम 30-40 लाइन होती है. तो यू कैन इमेजिन कि एक छोटे से प्लांट में इतनी सारी मशीन्स लगी हुई हैं, तो उस पूरे मशीन्स का कॉस्ट कितना है, फिर उसमें लेबर का कॉस्ट लगा लो, फिर आप यूटिलिटीज का कॉस्ट लगा लो, तो यू कैन इमेजिन दैट हाउ मच रिस्क टेकिंग इज ऑल्सो वेरी मच क्रिटिकल विद रिस्पेक्ट टू स्टार्टिंग अ बिजनेस. And that comes with entrepreneurship. So I hope you guys will be able to remember land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. These are the 4 most important factors of production that decides that in what way you guys will be producing stuff in the economy.